Alright, sorry about that. One laying.
He's eating real quick.
Alright.
Be on the lookout for horses or snipers.
Why are we doing this?
I need to talk to someone. The owl's hooting. The church is right here, actually.
The bear in there.
I know.
I know.
Find a good spot, guys. Just get eyes on me, alright? Hey, B.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that fight later, I promise.
In all honesty, she's the only reason that I hold any small affection for Mrs. Williams. They were very similar. Strong in morals, fond of hair, blue of eyes, gentle touch, a gentle voice.
Gentlemen.
She was the kindest among us. She kept my children in line, kept my daughters, my sons from getting in too much trouble. She was a kind and gentle soul in a way that I could never be. All I know inside is misery.
Ooh.
Longing. JD, darling. Good to see you.
Father, keep your voice down, please. We've had quite the ambiguous night. We were...
I hope nothing too exciting.
No, but... there are men on horseback around us on all sides. We had to lose them when returning to our home. Quite the fun day. They caught us near Derby. We gave them the slip near the river in the power plant. We've been hiding out for the last, I don't know, it feels like an hour, waiting for them to pass. I want you to know this, because I am in the essence of truth today. That there are 4 individuals outside in blue armbands in the woods. They mean you no harm. They were the party I ran with today.
I understand. Then, how will we get you informed?
I will ask that it be secure, safe, and for the essence of all of our safety, brief. For my safety and my patience is high. Do not get me wrong. But I am having a feeling that something is not right today. As it were. But yes, please. Please. What do we have to discuss?
Well, I wish to share with you a secret that I have only just shared with Father Blackwood here. As you know, yesterday, during our interaction with District Zero, I revealed one of his other identities, Dr. Ezekiel.
You did.
Someone closely affiliated with Dr. Williams.
Mm.
Something I have not told you, something you may not be familiar with. You know my proclivities. You may have seen posters around. I don't get my work done as quickly as I wish. It takes time to gather the necessary materials. You may have seen an eye fashioned outside Dr. Williams' place, with an apple in the iris. You may have seen a bird constructed out of human bones. You may have seen a skull decorated in herbs, posted on all bulletin boards for people from everywhere to see. People have begun taking to calling me the artist. Dr. Ezekiel, he was hunting this artist. I was informed by a good friend of mine. Father Blackwood here, he says it's something of the sort of a voice inside. Something akin to dissociative identity disorder, as psychologists call it. But I struggle to believe it. I know that this man has lied before. And it's been a long time since my last piece of art.
Well, secrets are nice. Father, I take it you were calling yourself by Mr. F on the radio earlier.
That was I, yes.
I had you mistaken for someone else. So what are we doing here? Are we here to discuss more of that woman, Bella?
In all honesty, I wanted your insight. Something I never really ask for from other people. It's usually a lone job, but Alexander here has been my apprentice. This is his becoming. The struggle that we have here is Father Blackwood claims that he struggles with this DID, this conflict between souls. What we struggle to do is, if he is in fact lying like he has done to Lena of Homefront, then he would be in the perfect position to destroy not only the Rustway, as Alexander is a known member of it, but also myself. My wife would leave me, I would be put on a bulletin for mutant sympathizing, I would be distasted and hated and hunted by just about every faction you can name. I would no longer be able to walk freely, my freedom would be denied. I wish to believe the man, but I can't. I truly can't. I've tried. He is so convincing. Unspeakably convincing. But I can't justify giving weight to the risk. Not at all. I can't justify giving my life to him when he's lied to other people and when he didn't even confirm his identity with yourself. This is, by all means, and intense. A question to you. If you are simply observing or participating in this act right now.
JD, darling, before you respond, I take it then that you didn't read the diary that I gave you?
There were parts that I did read, but alas, I did not finish it. Not to its entirety. I was saving
Well,
it.
I did attempt on multiple occasions to reveal to you. Unfortunate station that I suffer with.
You
Ezekiel
have.
and the...
You have. You have. And I knew yesterday. For sure. I did.
Another very concerning thing to me is I've worked incredibly hard to rise in the ranks of Dr. Williams' trust. There are missions, there are pieces of art that I have yet to create. Things of what we spoke of just yesterday. I'm sure I've noticed in your reaction that Jax unknowingly slipped the name.
Of
It
course.
was Father Blackwood here who heard it.
Of course.
That would be compromised, and I would then be hunted as well.
It's such a shame. Chattel killing chattel. All of you can be saved if all of you are wise enough. You squabble and you debate and you fight with each other while we watch, and we have watched for decades almost now. It is such a pity. I don't want to kill anyone here. There's only one person in this valley I think deserves death. Well, I did promise another one it. But nonetheless, truthfully, Frank, Paul, whatever you wish to go by, if you want to kill another human, who am I to fucking stop you? It breaks my heart slightly. For as I said, my wishes are to save every single one of you. All of you have been running for so long. From the south, from the east. All of you. And you're still fighting each other. It is truly a pity. It is. And even though I was once human, I'm not sure that I understand it. I don't. I can't anymore.
JD, all I can say is that I've been hunting with you and seeking the path of ascension, and for once have been able to be out in the open with who I am. You know full well when I first came to this play and I came down, your home and asked to be given a place amongst you, and you told me to go into the Williams household. The thing that I sought first and foremost was ascension. That has not changed.
An ascension you deserve. All deserve it. If they are strong enough, if they are willing. Hell, my hand created another brother last night. You're aware of that. Saving. I cannot make this decision on me. But I will support whatever is right. Even if it hurts me. Even if it breaks down what I believe. It's your world, gentlemen. I've just been living in it, trying to change it. That's what I want. Is he that much of a problem? Is he more than simply a hair in a soup? Is this nothing that cannot be restored? Or are we truly out of options? Frank?
There is no option I can see, given his history. I've tried for a while now, I think we've been here about an hour, trying to convince ourselves of what he's saying. A man confesses to lying to Homefront about his nature. I can't convince myself that my life, Alexander's life, my family's lives, my factions, I can't convince myself that they are worth his... I can't convince myself to put my life in his hands. I can't convince myself to put my faction's lives. I can't tell myself that the work I have to do here is worth less than his life, than his words. Were it any different, yes. He is... I can't even see eating him as an act of not cannibalism. It would be. I own that. But most people I kill, they are pigs. It's not cannibalism. It's rearing. It's just mere hunting. This man is as if... he is as if my equal.
That me, artist. Given the
I don't-
opportunity, I would prove myself to you. That's what it took.
I can't risk it. I can't. I'd be gone. My face, Alexander's face, posted on all pages for people to see. Rustway disbanding him, excommunication from Homefront. I wouldn't be able to kill Elena. I wouldn't be able to do any of the work I have said. It would all be done. And for what? Because I wanted to trust you? Because I let emotion get in the way of it? Yes, no...
There is one option I can give to both of you. A way that I will cease to be, and Ezekiel will cease to be. But I can still walk the path in some fashion. Spot him again. I can let the voice have the helm. But know that Ezekiel and I will be gone forever if that is.
I've been lied to too many times. This could just be a ploy by Dr. Williams. Why would she? No, why not? It would be suicide.
JD, if I do let it take the helm, let it be a sword, let it be your instrument, because it is capable of terrible violence.
My mind is decided. JD, I would invite your people to witness this man. This is his church. This is what he deserves. Would they care to show their respect? Join and sit among the pews.
I would not put their lives in jeopardy. Though I trust you, Frank, as I said, I've had one hell of a day. I know they're watching me right now. I will tell them of this, if this is what you decide, but I give you one final option. Instead of killing him, instead of letting a voice take the helm of which you cannot trust. How about a merger of everything? If it truly is nothing but death or insanity of this man's psyche, let me do what I do best and let me ascend him. He'll become a mutant. No one will trust a word he says. As you know, our kind is so well revered by yours. Aren't they? That's the only other option I see. If this man has put your life in so much jeopardy that you cannot see another way out, as I said, chattel killing chattel, why should I step in the way? We don't know what this other voice will be. We do not know what it will remember, recall, what it will attain. That is a risk in and of itself, and I acknowledge that. Even with my way, he will still retain the knowledge, but there will be one singular difference. He will be a mutant and sworn to us. If he fucks up again, I will be the one killing him and returning his body to the flower. This is not what I expected to hear when I showed up today. The owl hoots.
You and I, we could have been brothers in another world.
Still can.
I could have...
If I ascend, Frank, you and I will do great works together. Masterpieces that will make this valley tremble and remember what it is that they are. Feet.
You're right. So long.
That notebook over there.
His.
Ah. You've read it. All of it?
Enough to understand parts of him. This is... I've never faced such a difficult choice. You're not a pig.
Well, maybe the choice shouldn't be up to any of us then. You know, I've never been one for this thought process, but sometimes things are truly out of our hands. You could let luck decide.
What do you mean?
You got a coin?
I just might. Let me rattle through my pockets here. Yes, one from Utah.
Never got to go to Utah. I was too busy on the coast, in Boston, with Wasp. If this eases your mind, as I said, this is not my choice to make. It is not my identity being slandered. It is not my work being crushed. All you are taking away from me here is one man who has worked with us, who has provided us inside information, and I'm sure has provided similar bits to Bella and the BBMU.
I have not. All I've given Bella was the idea that perhaps, by my association with you, could get some biomass, perhaps get into the fog cloud. I even fed them a very interesting story about being able to turn down the nuclear reactor when I, in fact, have no idea how to do such a thing. However, JD, should my fate fall, is that for me?
No.
Should my fate fall to a coin toss of all things, fate being a cruel mistress, please, in that notebook, for I have for you the list from the CMC of their maps. That was the last thing I was able to garner before I left. I just haven't had the chance to give it. It has the locations and the markations as well as the codes that they use to denote where and when the bandits are striking. That hopefully you may be able to set to your advantage in your hunts. I hope to give it that, as well as this very fetching black hat in my inventory to you as a little gift today. Alas, it seems my time is short.
Perhaps. Are we in agreement, gentlemen? Is this how we're going to do things? It's not too late. The coin has not been tossed yet.
Frank, if I may have one last word with you.
Speak your word.
You are the son, sort of son, that I always hoped one of my children would come. Strong and powerful hunter. Not afraid. Walk the savannah as a lion rather than cowering in the den. Whatever my fate should be tonight, just know that at least this old man is proud of the creature that stands before him.
Frank, if he lives, I can have him ascended before the week is out. I can keep him quiet until then. If need be, for fear of another personality or him escaping, I will detain him if that is necessary for what you wish, if it eases your mind. But as I said, if he is to live, I shall have him ascended within the week. That is my promise to you.
Frank, if he were to die, I would be safe. I would be with my family still. Word gets out, I'm done for.
A coin toss. A fucking coin toss. Let it be so. Call it Blackwood.
That
I would have done the same.
seems fitting.
Good luck,
Heads,
Father.
you keep your head. Tails,
Then my tale is over.
one moment.
Just toss the coin, Frank. It's a lot lighter than it feels. Come on.
coin is flipped. It's heads. You live. Alexander, we may not yet need him. He may be invaluable to our work.
He's coming home with us. I give you my promise, this man will disappear. He will take on a new identity. When the flower changes him, these personalities might merge. They might not. The voice in his head may take over, in full. I promise you, Alexander and Frank, I will do what I can to protect you. For one day, when you are ready, I want you as my brothers beside me. Just remember that. It's the same feeling for all of you in this room, every single one of you. You're the best. You're the last. We need you in this family. We need you.
Frank, will you be comfortable with me approaching you, son?
Of course.
Given the circumstances, I would have done blame. As I've said, my friend, that was not, Sorry, I don't get emotional often. Ken, I wish you were my boy. And, I hope that we can build a relationship together worthy of what's happened here tonight. Likewise, Alexander, I look forward to the day the three of us may go hunting together.
We are either in luck or we are the greatest fools.
Time will tell.
I give you my word, gentlemen. It shall be done. I will do everything I can. Father, put this on.
Not to impose, but might I have my sidearm back?
I have secured your diary, Father.
I didn't grab your weapons. We left them back there, didn't we? But
That's
I took
quite
that
alright.
magazine.
It's quite alright. As I said, as JD can attest, I nearly never use the, the rifles when I have my sword.
Yes.
I do hope that we do not regret this decision.
I will make certain that you do. If I feel Ezekiel start to come to the surface, I promise you, my friend, I will put that barrel in my mouth.
Do you forgive me?
Wholly and truly, friend. But me in your situation, I don't know that I would have found myself nearly as much.
Then we can move
Do I
past
forgive you?
apologies and forgiveness.
Not only do I forgive you, my friend, I admire you something furious.
This was to be Alexander's becoming. This was to be his reveal.
Then I am sorry that I let luck trifle your way. But at the end of the day, it was fair, was it not?
As I think we can all attest to in this room, life is not about what's fair. It just is. But we have a higher level of etiquette and manner than the beasts below us. It's refinement that separates us from them. It's why we were able to separate our own desire from what should happen.
Then let me issue an offer then. I am hunting one chattel. One who has accosted us many times, threatened the lives of my family, me and my wife. I have watched him beat her several times, breaking my leg, breaking her leg, peeling away our fingers like they were nothing. If this one needs to come of age, I might have someone he can kill.
What do you say, Alexander?
I am up for it.
How do you feel about District Zero, Alex?
I don't like them. They beat Frank a couple days ago.
Do you know the man, Ahab?
Yeah, he was the one who
Yeah.
pointed the gun in our face.
Yeah. Mashallah. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Last time I met with him before the field, I promised it would be me. I looked him in his eyes as he beat my wife once more, and I snapped. I had had enough. Months in this valley, and all he does is threaten our way, stifle us at every end of everything we do. He hunts us, he surveys us. I have had enough. I am into saving chattel, but some cannot be redeemed. Some are too far gone on their own religious beliefs, their own way of life. He is a lost cause. And though I wish to pull the trigger, if Alexander needs to come of age, I'm sure I could let my personal feelings slide slightly. He is a beast that needs to be put down. One I feel I cannot save.
I would agree. I find myself rather well acquainted with District Zero. As I said just yesterday, I find myself in echelons both high and low. He wears this very coat that I gave him. I tailored it for his needs. It would be tricky to get him separate from the rest, but it would be worth it.
I have seen him alone on horseback only once, running messages from home front to Bella Williams. As I said, I have a personal grudge against this one. And I have promised him that he is going to die. He can go to his God soon, if it exists. No matter how he dies, if he dies, that is enough for me. I do not need to be the one pulling the trigger, but I would relish the opportunity. So,
Alexander, my friend, as an apology for robbing you today of your own personal rite of passage, I hope to be present when it is we do watch you become an artist, just like your dear mentor here. I might relish in the works that you...
and if
I'll
not,
be sure if it's done, you will be the first to know. Show you.
I look forward.
if not him,
Well,
I'm sure there are others, but we've been in here for long, yes. You much longer than me.
that we have. Though I don't see this church as something to be regret upon. It is rather refreshing to meet someone who doesn't just live as the beasts do.
Likewise, my friend. Perhaps we can use this as our meeting place should we need to speak again in the future.
I like the idea of that.
We'll share somewhat of a bond here now. Brothers made.
That we do. A testament. The others, the pigs, they would not be able to grasp it at all. Once they set their sights on murder, they cannot see anything else. They're like bulls. They only see red. Shall we?
What shall we call this place, gentlemen?
The birdhouse?
The Birdhouse. I was going to say the
Ooh, I
Freebird
do
Church,
like
but the
that.
Birdhouse is nice.
Alexander, you do
No
not
one will
go
know it.
surprise, my friend.
As I said, I have friends. Do not be alarmed. I'm going to alert them that we are good. Unless I miss my shot. That's rather awkward. Let me get a little closer. Oh my god! You truly have me shaken, gentlemen!
To working with you.
Would like to help? Got it. Seems the
Oh,
bear is
shit.
interested.
Oh, have
I'm
we...
sure
Oh,
we'll
the
be
bear's
away
coming.
before
Have
the
we loaded
beast
Mr. Yurgai? I'm sure we could have some fun real quick, gentlemen. You did want to kill something after all.
That we did. That's the approach. I reckon not.
You sounded close.
He's been very close. I've been in and around here for the most
As
of
I
the
said, do not mind my friends over here.
Perhaps he thought better than testing us.
Alright. Well, gentlemen, we are going to get going. The bird cage, yes?
The bird cage. I'll
Well-
remember it. We'll remember it.
It always is fun running into you, Frank. Maybe, well, I don't know much about your way, but maybe one day you could enlighten me. For now that I know of your work, I'll pay closer attention. And I'll smile at every poster I see from now on.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And thank you, Father Blackwood.
Thank you, Frank. And should you find yourself bored, do scrounge together a few of my little hand-drawn posters. I think the last one in particular may suit your fancy, given the current situation.
Well,
We'll be
we'll
off,
say our goodbyes.
Gentlemen.
boys.
Until we meet again.
Hopefully soon. I'm sorry that took longer than intended.
Not at all.
Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you for waiting.
No, it's alright. It's alright. It's
Hey,
alright.
that
Take your
shot right
time.
there.
I'm glad.
Pretty close, you know. Hit our wall right next to it.
Where's B?
Let's go.
Oh, they're probably in the woods. See you. Good to see you.
Right there. Truth.
Got a little bit of trouble earlier. Seems to have worked out in our favor, though.
Yeah, we have much to discuss, come.
Yeah, a few things to talk about. We'll play you on.
Goodness. It's been an eventful day.
Bear might be down there.
Oh, you're telling us. You're telling us.
Oh, the
for
bear.
sure.
The bear is definitely
Yeah, the
down
bear.
this way.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like everybody seems to be in the valley.
I guess JD wants to kill the bear, probably.
I don't blame him. If we're
It's a
going
whole
for the
lot of
bear,
meat.
might as well. I mean, it's also right near where we're living, so I mean, we kind of be dumb not to grab it and bring it. I mean,
No. In front. In front.
in front. I see it. I see it.
My
I see
12,
it.
my 12.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. 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 Move out the way. Move out the way. I don't want to shoot you. Watch your firing lane. Eat a fucking dick. You fucking bear. Jesus.
Good lord, boys.
Home.
Oh.
5, 5, 6. Watch that shit. True resource, I'll tell you. Zombie behind me.
Father.
Thank you, Father.
This is close.
Yeah, it's
huh?
me, it's me.
Those are our friends. They know where we're headed.
Yeah, I know. 2 of our buddies.
Father, I want you to listen to me right now.
Oh, I'm listening, my friend.
Honestly, I don't regret anything I said in there. And I make you this promise. You're going to walk the path. If you screw up once, I will be the one returning you to the flower. Am I clear?
Very clear, my friend. You can
All right.
rest assured that I will do my utmost not to disappoint.
Now that that's out of the way, I'm glad you're alive.
Oh boy, so am I. I am breathing a sigh of relief. to see
So
you
do I
gentlemen.
get the backstory? Do I get that? I need to know what the fuck that was about.
We'll talk about it later.
At least a little bit. Fair enough, fair enough. I can wait. Oh boy, feels good. Feels good to see 6 of my boys and then fucking 2 buddies.
Hey, we're working on a joke. Mashallah, filthy chattel, raise your heads. I'm just kidding, guys. Have a good day.
Much love to you, gentlemen. MD to you, may the gods be good. Whatever the fuck's left
Only
up
one
there,
god.
yeah.
Father, do you have a gas mask?
I do. I've got a whole bunch of filters as well.
Excellent.
Those kind gentlemen only relieve me of my firearms. They're very respectful of them.
JD, you mind dropping back for a moment?
Go ahead, Father.
I guess I can take time with you guys to follow.
Who exactly are our friends over there?
One is former Rustway. The other is still Rustway. They are different, though. As they put it, they are artists, and I believe cannibals.
One just sounded like someone.
Yes, one of them may have a old spirit, if you take my meaning, brother. He might remind
see.
you of a very, well... I wish not to speak on it too much, but I'm sure we could talk about it later, in private.
Of course.
But I am, well... I'm impressed. Let's just say that to be the least. Were there any complications on your end when you were observing us?
None whatsoever. All was quiet.
Good. And it seems our assailants have passed us by, hopefully. Hopefully.
I guess we shall find out.
If they've been waiting this long. They are resilient and patient, aren't they?
Well, you said it yourself. Those remaining are either cowards or the strongest.
I never thought of it like that.
Find us the welfare.
Some of them might be cowards. I'd always assumed they were strong, but no, you're probably right on that. You see our friends ahead of us. I've lost them.
No, they were behind us. I will say though, those that were strongest fought on the Ural. Be a better, I guess, a fledgling of hope that they had. Try and defeat the cult once and for all, considering all of our resources were there once upon a time. Now that most of their strongest are dead, I assume the ones that didn't back on the call were cowards. That is what I think.
I fought on Deer Isle for many years. Espen, Stag, Locke and Sons. None of them stood a
Formed
chance.
together for quite some time. Espen luck. Quite interesting.
Yeah. And we still have that one man broadcasting the Stag radio station somewhere.
Well, the thing about Stag is that they were, somewhat friends of the cult.
Yes and no, but everyone knows that Espen and Stag were in bed.
No.
So,
I'd hate to have you die on me.
Of course.
we're going to be going in a back way. Still. We're going to the school
No way.
regardless. Everyone, we're still going in the back way.
Alright,
Okay,
cool,
so
cool.
school way. Alright.
Yep.
Go far in.
We could have people waiting for us still. Keep your eyes vigilant. The night is not over.
That's what I said to Billy. Keep your eyes peeled and keep your guns up. I'll tell you, that's the second time a bear has died directly at my feet, by the way. Like, they always get so close and then they just fucking... Just gonna be home.
Yeah, looks
We're
like we
not
might
home
need to
yet.
put a flag right here. I don't know how this happened. Oh, we would have noticed it.
We might be able to wall it in differently. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, we have other matters to attend to. It is rather convenient to have this way in. Maybe we should create a locked back door.
Yeah, I think so.
All of you, get inside now. I want your eyes peeled. I'm going to look at the flower briefly. Get in. Get in, all of you.
Home
B.
sweet home for now.
Keep your eye on
Get
him.
in still.
He's,
Bye.
he knows
We'll
we
go grab a
know,
new uniform. I'll be right back.
for lack of a better term. But it's alright. We made a decision. We'll talk about it later.
Alright.
Just get in there.
Very thirsty.
I'll be there in a moment. I'm just going to check the flower.